absolutely love this place. It's one of my favourite places to come in winter time. We're going to get 20 to 40 mil of rain today, and this is one of the best places to come when it's raining. I'm glad the rain has held off while I'm setting up camp at least. Sucks setting up in the rain. But this is a shakedown test for the new build. I've just finished it, or it's not finished, it's still got a lot more to go, but it's finished enough to be able to take it camping. So I'm going to quickly set up now before the rain sets in. I love having a built-in ladder now for quick, easy setup at camp. Won't be using this during the daytime. This will be my table, so I'll be using the side ladder. But for night time, when I just pull up at camp, quick, easy setup. It's been a long time since I've slept in this. I've been hanging out for it. It's just starting to spit again now. So I'll set up a shelter. It's going to rain so hard today. It's alright, I'll get the campfire going. It's been nice and warm. And hopefully with this we'll stay nice and dry too. How easy is that? We now have a shelter. First things first, we'll get the wood out, get it chopped up so we can get the campfire going before it starts raining too much. Alright, that rain's really set in. Let's get this fire going. A couple of cotton balls, Vaseline, good little fire starter. He was sending lots of my videos. That will keep the fire going for up to 5 minutes. Let that start up now. Time to set up my chair now. Sit around the fire for a bit. I might crack a drink. Nearly lunchtime. I'm going to start cooking lunch. I'm just going to enjoy this rain. I miss this. Love having a 130 litre fridge now. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. Why not? Yes, I normally wouldn't keep this in here either. It's only because I didn't want it to leak while I was driving around. I've got to find somewhere to store it. I've been looking forward to sitting down. I've just got streams of water going down here. I cannot believe how much rain we're going to get today. I did consider not coming, but my son Ben, I haven't seen him since Easter time. He's flying down here next week. I'm going to drive to Perth, pick him up, and he's going to be here for a week with his support worker, my friend. Brianna, and I'm going to be showing them around Perth and Busselton and the whole southwest, and hopefully convince him to move down here one day. It'd be nice, but I doubt it. It's going to be nice to spend time with him. So this is the only opportunity I'm going to get until next month to test out the new setup. So I had to do it no matter what. It's time to do some lunch. Lunch and tea are going to be chip themed. Not going to do the typical chips in oil while camping though. Doing something different this time. I've got the grill on the fire now, heating that up. Also got the Weber going, preheating that. Got a little porterhouse steak. I'm going to cook that on the fire. Throw the chips in the Weber, cook them in the Weber. Then we're going to have a chip and steak sandwich. Get the chips going first because they're going to take the longest. I'll have the Weber on high just to heat it up. Don't need many. Be right. Now I don't have the little trivet to raise up off the grill either. So all I'm going to do, I've got two of these. Stick one upside down and then one there, so it doesn't grill from the bottom. It is actually like an oven inside. Alright, let that cook. And about 5-10 minutes we'll get the steak going. Alright, I'll get this steak on. Oh, look at that! Alright, place it up here. Give it a quick cut. Oh, this is just falling apart. This is perfect. Chips are just about done now, so we're going to throw this back on. I don't want to cook it too much more. I'm just going to pile it up close to each other. Some burger cheese. Just melt that over it. The bun on. Get the bun. Probably enough here for 2 burgers, so I'll space it out. Let it rest off the heat. Yeah, just load some burger up with some chips. Oh, look at this. Get some salt. Done. Beautiful. Now you can put sauces on there or whatever you wanted. I've got it pretty plain. Oh, this is just something I made up the other day. Tea is something even more special though. Something one of the food things that come up on Instagram. I've seen it, I was like, oh, I've got to try that one. Looking forward to that one. Oh, a nice hot meal in the rain, sitting by a nice fire. Oh. Oh. The flavour of the steak and the chips together. I love it. While this definitely is my favourite campground to come while it's raining, I wasn't able to book my favourite campsite here. Ever since I've been in Western Australia, you could just rock up here and first in, first served. Any site's free, they were yours. There was a little stand over there, you pay $15 and that was it, you had your site for the night. But in July they changed their system. It was all online booking, which I do actually prefer because it's an hour drive to here, and I like to know when I get to a spot, I'm guaranteed my campsite, rather than driving an hour and find out this place is always booked out and there's not a single campsite free. So I jumped online, went to go book my site, and nearly every single site here was fully booked out. This was the last one left, and it's not a bad site. It's still a really good site. I still love it. My favourite one is down there, about 20-30 metres, and I just couldn't get it. And I got here, and I am the only car here. Now, a lot of people have been saying this with this online booking. I don't know why people are doing this. They're booking out campsites and just not showing up at all. What is the point? There's always beautiful campsites here. I can't use any of them. I just don't get why people are doing it. They're wasting $15 each time they do it, so why do it? Oh well, I'm just going to make the most of this spot. It's still a beautiful spot. It's actually here a couple of years ago. I met Matt from West Australian Off-Road for the very first time. I was travelling from South Australia over here to the four-wheel drive show in Perth, and we met up at this campsite, and he was actually at the campsite where I wanted to be. It was raining again that weekend. He just come down. He loves being here in the rain. One of his favourite spots too.
What a beautiful night's camping.
Mate, it was, yeah, stunning. No, it's horrendous.
50k winds, raining all night,
Yeah.
terrible sleep.
Yeah.
Matt, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Matt from Australian Off-Road. Local legend. Yeah.
And what do you do?
I film camping. And lots of it. As much as I can. All these areas are my backyard down here. Yeah.
We actually come here during summer in this very spot right here where I am now, and he was going to camp here with me, but unfortunately that video, he had to go home sick, so that video never got to air. So on the map, Bustleton is right up here in the southwest, Augusta right down the bottom, and Boranup Campground is just above Augusta. There's 7 campsites here. I'm in the first one, number 1. Number 4 right there is my favourite, and number 7 is really nice too. It's small and just surrounded by lilies, really close to the car. This is campsite number 4, where I originally wanted to stay. This is definitely my favourite. It's a massive campsite. You can fit 3 or 4 cars here. This is actually where Matt from Australian Off-Road was camped right here when I first met him. Little walkway here straight to where we were. This place is special, and this is one of those campsites that was fully booked out, and yet as you can see there's nobody here at all. So frustrating. As beautiful as these lilies are, they're actually a pest, a weed around here. They're just taking over the whole place. They're just everywhere. They're beautiful, but yeah, they shouldn't be here. Just like the first video I filmed in WA, there's free firewood here as well. All these sort of campsites have free firewood. It's really good of them to do. I'm not going to use any of it, it's really wet. I love the moss growing on these trees too. It's just so beautiful. One question I've been asked a lot over the past 3 or 4 months while I've been building the Hilux is where's the first place I'm going to take it? Everyone thought I was going to take it on this big, huge trip. But I didn't want to do that. I would recommend anyone building a new car or a new setup, new canopy setup, anything at all, new caravan, whatever it is, take it out first. Do a few local trips, even just 10 local trips. Each time you're going to go out, you're going to find one thing that you can improve on. So do a heap of local trips, at least you're not going too far. You leave on a big trip, it's already too late to change anything. So go on these small trips like I am now, plan it out, set everything up to make camping as easy as possible for you. All my 12 volt is set up and ready in the car now. I've had to spend the past 2 weeks every single night after work, spending an hour and a half at work, working on the car. Last weekend, I got to work Saturday morning, I think 7 AM, and I worked till 5 PM. And then Sunday, I got to work at 6 AM and worked till 8:30 PM. And then back to work on Monday. So I've spent all my free time the last couple of weeks just trying to get this 12 volt sorted. And it's finally done. In a future video, I'll run you through it all. It's not bright enough today, I'll wait for another video. This is just a relaxing video about me out enjoying camping in the rain. I was intending on filming the whole 12 volt setup. I did actually start the video. I got about 2 scenes into it and then realised that there's no way I was going to get all that done in one weekend. Like I said, I was already at work until 8:30 that night, the entire day. I think it was like 14 and a half hours in one day, just trying to get it done. But I know a lot of yous aren't subscribed to my channel to watch that kind of thing. You just want to see me back out again using it. So that's what I'm doing. This video is just me out enjoying the outdoors again, relaxing, planning my next trip. Same as lunchtime, I'm going to throw some chips into the Weber, but instead of steak this time, I'm going to cook some mince on the fire. I didn't put as much chips in this time, I've just lined the bottom of the tray, because most of it's going to be mince. And we can start cooking the mince pretty much straight away, because we're going to be cooking that together soon. So, we'll get the mince on. I still need to work out a proper bin bag. So I'm using garbage bins at the moment. Oh, these drinks have been going down so nice today. I forgot to bring garlic. I did bring garlic bread though. It's in the fridge, and this would have been the perfect meal to have the garlic bread with. Except I am so full still from tea. I'm not even hungry yet. But I've got to cook it. If I don't finish this tonight, then I'll put it in the fridge and I'll have it for lunch tomorrow. While the mince is cooking, we'll throw in some bolognese sauce. Definitely did not need the full jar, but no point going to waste. Mix that in. This is not going to be a regular thing, by the way. I'm not a cooking channel. I'm not trying to compete with Harry. I'm a terrible cook. I can't cook for shit. And I openly admit that. I just have fun with it. I hate cooking at home, but can't wait to do it when I'm camping. I actually look forward to it. Alright, let that simmer for a bit. Oh, I'm looking forward to trying this one. I actually went out and bought a brand new light, so I can actually film at night time. Never have I been able to film at night. All I've had is my canopy lights, and they're not good enough for the camera to pick up. So I went out and spent close to $500, I think it was, for a proper light. Now I can actually film at night time. I always try and invest back into the channel. And that's where my Patreon money goes. When people support my channel, this is the kind of thing I buy. Just so I can keep improving the videos over time. That's a lot of mince there. I think I can actually swap out to a medium tray. I'm going to need a bigger tray. That's a lot. So I'll throw a few more chips on the tray as well. Alright, so now the mince is ready. Pour that onto the chips. Oh, it smells so good already. Smoothing that over. It's going to last me several days. Next step. Lasagna sauce. Pour that over top. I've never actually made a lasagna. Love lasagna, it's one of my favourite foods, but I've never made it myself. Now, cover it with mozzarella cheese. Might as well use it all. That is a lot of cheese. Right, now let that bake. If this video has shown you anything at all, don't let anything stop you from getting out and enjoying yourself. It is pouring with rain, it has been the entire day, but I've still had so much fun. Make the most of it. Oh, it is ready to go. It looks awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to trying this. It looks just like a lasagna. This is going to be interesting trying to dish up. The tray underneath is just collapsing. There we go, nice bit of... Oh! And I failed it. Oh. Still looks bloody good. Ah, time to eat some. I'm just gonna enjoy tea, probably have an early night. Nearly out of firewood already. I'll probably be out of here early in the morning since I've got no firewood now. Oh, that is good. I need to try a little bit more before I say anything else. Oh, just like lasagna. I hope you guys have enjoyed this trip. It's just been completely random. I didn't even plan this trip. But like I've said, my son's coming down next week. I haven't seen him since Easter time. So my priorities are with him and spending the next couple of weeks with him. So it'll be next month before I can get out and film another video. But I at least wanted to get out this weekend. No matter what the weather was like, I was getting out. If you liked the video, guys, leave a like. If you enjoyed what I filmed, if you enjoyed the cooking and want me to do more of it, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to support the channel, help me get out and film more of this sort of content, consider becoming a Patreon. I've got a link down below. You can join and get exclusive perks. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'm going to film lots more of this type of content. But thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!